Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. My name's Paige, and today I'm going to give you some tips of how to get your husband, boyfriend, partner, best friend, whoever to take better pictures of you. Why am I telling you this? Because my husband has gone from this to this. I think that's a pretty big leap. So here are 6 ways to improve your person's photography skills. And these aren't going to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be with a camera. These are literally just tips for your person taking pictures on an iPhone. Okay, so number 1, explain the game plan ahead of time. You know you're going to this location. You know that you're going to want to get pictures. Tell your person ahead of time, I want pictures. I want pictures here, here, and here at these locations. That way they're not like surprised by it. They're gonna prepare themselves. Give them the timing of everything, what time things open, what time you wanna get there, what time you need to leave, whatever. Give them the game plan. Also, give yourself a timeline so your person doesn't feel like this is never going to end. I know, at least for my husband, I have to be like, all right, we're gonna do this in the next 10 minutes. We're gonna take photos so that the rest of the time we're at the place, we can just enjoy, that sort of thing. Obviously, you're gonna wanna take pictures or videos of things as you like walk around somewhere, but for the most part, give yourself a time frame that you're gonna need that other person to be taking content for you. That way they know that there is an end in sight, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Next up, give your person examples. To me, I think this was one of the biggest things for my husband because he doesn't have that vision. He's getting better, but he doesn't have that idea of like, this would be a good photo spot or whatever. So look up where you're going on Instagram, go to like the location, click on the location, and then you can look at examples of other people who've been there. You can go to TikTok, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Pinterest, any of that. Look up photos and give them examples. If you want something like this, then you need to show them that. If you have a specific vision in mind. For example, when my husband and I went to Greece for our honeymoon, I really wanted pictures like this. Now, this was his first attempt. When he was taking photos, he didn't really get the idea. I was just like, take pictures of me here. And he was like, got it. And he did, but they weren't what I was envisioning. So then I showed him examples. And then he was like, oh, okay, I got it. And then he was able to look at that picture and then got this picture for me. So much better. So much better. Just a heads up to always give examples. I found it super helpful even for myself, and it helps with the time frame so you're not just like, you know when you've gotten to the photo spot and you're like, it's finally your turn, or you're finally there and I want all these pictures, and then you're like, wait, what do I do with my hands? What do I do? How do I stand? If you have examples, you can bang those out so quick, and then it's not as stressful for either of you. Okay, so you're there, you've given them your examples, you have the time frame, you know what you want to do. So the next thing is, if you're going to take it on cameras or whatever, this won't necessarily apply, but at least for when you're taking photos on your phone, put on the grid. It really helps because I'm able to tell my husband I want to be in the center, or I want to be the left or the right, or I want to take up 2/3 of this frame, or whatever it is, or I want to be able to see the amazing floor tile, you know what I mean, amazing cute floor tile and the aesthetic background. And so that way he can like frame you in that center grid. It's really, really helpful because then they're not kind of like, they can just line it up with the grid. This is how you're gonna put the grid on. I think it's a worthwhile thing. I usually just always have it on my phone, but I really like it. All right, so now that you have the grid on, what are you gonna do? What's the last photo setting you need to have them put on? Make sure your live photo is always on. I know more than once I've had pictures and I'm like, none of these are good. I have 500 photos. I don't like any of them, but they're on live photo. So that way I can go through and move it. Like this picture, you can kind of see how like some of it, I'm like, I don't even like that picture. But then you can pick a moment on the live photo and then you're like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted. And you can save it as the primary photo, and then there's your photo that you want. It's super helpful, especially because most of the time when you're taking photos, you're gonna be moving a lot. You wanna get all the different angles, you know, different facial expressions. It's just really helpful to have live photo on at all times. All right, and then last but not least, this might sound a little cheesy, but tell the person who's taking your photos that they matter. Like, I know my husband used to be like, okay, like I'll just take your photo, like whatever. I was like, no, Jesse, like this really matters to me. I want these memories, or I really wanna have content to show people this and this and this, or I have a vision that I really wanna execute. Tell them it's important. Like, any person who's taking your photo who cares about you is going to appreciate that it matters to you. Now, if you ask a stranger to do it, don't give them your whole life story. You don't even need to tell them it's important. But if you have someone that you're traveling with, tell them it's important to you. Tell them why it's important to you. Sometimes people need a little motivation. That sounds silly, but not everyone likes taking photos. All right, guys, I hope this was short, sweet, and helpful for your upcoming pictures. Even if you're not going on a trip and you're just like, I want a cute photo while we're out to dinner or while I'm grabbing coffee with the girls, like whatever it is, I hope this is helpful to you. Feel free to like, comment any questions you may have, and subscribe for more. All right, guys, bye.